amazing working here. There's definitely challenges and days where I think, why am I doing this? But I think there's so many benefits. In the 70s, my parents were very into the environment. It was all very new, the eco way of living. And I read a mushroom book, a Paul Stamets mushroom book, and I was just instantly, totally hooked. So when we got this piece of land, the electric company quoted us something like £12,000 for a connection. And we were like, this is just stupid, we could set up off-grid for that. So it's the best thing that could have happened. The philosophy behind the farm is based on permaculture principles, so everything is interconnected. So for example, the mushroom blocks get composted down and then we grow vegetables on them. When we first arrived on this piece of land, it had been a monocrop of a cereal crop and there was just nothing. There were no birds, there were no insects because it had been sprayed. So after 8 years, nature gradually came back. So now it's just like bursting with nature. So we've created this place where we can farm and grow food with nature rather than against it. So it's a compost heat exchanger. You can see that from my thermometer that my compost heap's at 50 degrees in here. So in here we've got a mixture of the goat bedding, the chicken bedding, mushroom blocks and some food waste, and then all the offcuts from the mushrooms as I prep them. One of the things I wanted to show is that we don't need oil and gas necessarily. We've got solar. Part of our role is to show that you can live in a different way and you don't necessarily need to rely on fossil fuel to do it. Yeah, there are some challenges to this lifestyle. I don't think I'm ever going to be a millionaire. We've been living in a caravan for 5 years, not a static caravan, a tiny touring caravan. Obviously we'd like to build a house here at some point if we got permission for that. But I think we're actually privileged to be able to do this. So many people don't like their job or they're commuting. So if I get stuck in a traffic jam, I'm so glad I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't think I could work in an office. There are people that, especially at the beginning, that thought we were really mad. We wanted to kind of show that you could live like this and run a business like this as an example to other people, and it has really inspired people. I think education is the key to show people that things are possible. We need to find solutions to not be using fossil fuels. We've got a daughter. I want her to have a world to grow up in.